son of Adam, son of man, running like a wanted man with his daddy gunning. Zeeky off in the shadows, deep in secret battles. Don't ask me why I'm stressed, I got the Codices.
What's going on, people, and welcome back to another DETV studio session. I'm here with the lovely Bree from the Queen, and we have Zeeky L, one of Delaware's up-and-coming young artists. Not even young, I would say probably one of not even young artists, probably just overall.
Just up-and-coming.
Up-and-coming, yeah, not up-and-coming, yeah, overall. So, yeah, right now we have Zeeky L. What's going on, man? How are you?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm grateful. I'm on a cloud right now because I've had a crazy
he just called you
few
old.
weeks.
So what?
Yeah, he kind of did, but I'm cool with that.
Not old, but just you say wise.
So here's the thing: when it comes to hip hop, I would be considered an old guy. Like, what are you doing rapping at 35 years old?
And in my mind, yeah, that's what I was thinking in my mind. But at the same time, you are young up and coming because you really just started basically almost like a year ago, getting deep dive into it.
Yes.
So
yes, absolutely.
My fault.
I'm just messing with you. I'm the old one here, I'm just trying to make sure we're not being ageist.
No. It's really exciting. That was one of the things that I thought about, and some of my guys who also MC thought about was, man, we're old. But I just felt like the brand of music that we're doing, there's a demand for it.
Yeah.
There are guys that still listen to Nas and Biggie and Tupac in the car, and every time I'm like a comment freak. I look in everyone's comments under every content. And what I'm seeing a lot of is, man, it's not the same anymore. Music, rap's not what it used to be. And I'm like, oh man, I heard somewhere in a book about branding to find a parade and get in front of it. So that's just what I'm doing.
Okay.
I love that.
All right.
Now, the first time I heard you, I was just like, oh, that is that old school, beautiful sound.
Yes. Like it really is just straight 90s backpackers type of hip hop. So I just want to jump into that. What are because I know basically the 90s stuff. Can you give me your top 5 90s artists or just artists in general, hip hop artists?
So what's crazy is my top 5 artists in general are top 5 90s for me. It's the same because my favorite era is in the 90s. So it'll go something like this. It'll be the GZA, Ghostface Killer, Raekwon, Inspector Deck, and Big Pun, but no particular order.
Okay, no
I
order.
wish I could put all of Wu-Tang at number 1.
I'm about to say it's about to be straight all Wu-Tang. But you put Big Pun in there.
I think Big Pun is probably the greatest MC to me.
Okay.
As far as what my ears like, I don't think anybody beats Big Pun.
Okay,
I
respect
people
that.
will probably hurt me for that, but that's
but
next is GZA.
I look forward to the arguments in the comments online.
Big Pun was nice. Big Pun was nice.
Just crazy.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yeah. I'll be telling my friends for real. But I don't want to get in a way racy. I'll be he's because I have some of my friends in Puerto Rican. I'll be he's the greatest Puerto Rican rapper just ever.
Right.
Just
I think
he's
he might be
different.
the greatest.
Yeah, that's what I think so too.
It's hard to
he's
beat that
different.
guy.
He's different. So what messages do you want to portray in your music?
So the messages that I portray are, there's an element of militancy in it, but I also touch on men's mental health. So, and that's basically just talking about my life experiences and the life experiences of men that I'm close to. So I have songs on the mixtape that are dedicated to friends that I know, and it's just storytelling. And then I have songs on the mixtape that are super militant, but it's almost in it's subtle. You have to really read into it and listen to the lyrics and catch the metaphors and the clues. And even on this project that I'm working on now, there's a lot of espionage references. So it's just taking that militancy and progressive era rap and kind of raising the sophistication to start talking about, some guys talk about mafioso rap, some guys talk about dealing dope. I want to talk about spy stuff because I just think it's an interesting and different way to speak on different militant and revolutionary aspects. I don't think anyone's done that before.
Okay, all right. Do you have a question for you, or?
No, not in particular.
Okay,
Do you want me to take over?
I mean, if you want, I was going to jump back and forth.
So I want to back up just a little bit and mention that Zeeky is actually kicking off our live and local series at the Queen, which I'm super, super excited about. Since I started at the Queen almost a year ago, my purpose was really engaging with the local community again. And one of the biggest messages that I've been trying to drive home there is embracing the local musicians.
Yes.
Is the way that we need to do it.
Yeah.
That's our path to that. And you have just been such an integral part of the community in general, even beyond music, and I love that. So I did want to talk a little bit about, I know you just interviewed KRS-One for the Wilmington Library. That is an amazing opportunity. So I wanted to take a step back and actually pick your brain a little bit about that, talk about that interview, how that ended up coming about, and how I guess involved you are over at the library, and if you can plug the cool things they have going on, because they're crushing it over there.
Oh yeah, oh my God. The Wilmington Library is just crushing it. They have positioned themselves, in my opinion, to be the cultural epicenter of the city. They are giving access to the community, free access to some people, some of us out here could only dream of ever touching or being in the same room with. So just a little bit of nepotism. My wife is the.
I wasn't gonna.
I'm gonna say it because she deserves the credit. And she's super supportive, and she's also a really big part of the greatness that's going on in the library. So she handles all their marketing. She actually introduced me to the director, Jamar Raming, and who's just a phenomenal guy, by the way. He's doing a great job. But we had the opportunity to sit down and have private discussions together, and he just said, you know what, I want you to moderate an event. And when KRS-One was on his way, he said, I want you to do it. And I was like, me? So it was just absolutely surreal, because I do consider myself a student of hip hop. I'm not super, guru, and I'm not I don't know all there is to know about hip hop, every great artist and their whole, catalog, but I do consider myself a student. And
I was so happy for you.
Oh my God. I'm still, it's hard to speak about it, because it was just a great experience to be able to sit down and talk with him, because he's more than just a performer. He's a philosopher. He's a lecturer. He's taken hip hop into, academia, which to me is just huge. So
I want to take a little side note. I know it's the 50 years of hip hop, the anniversary. So what has hip hop meant for you, and how has it changed your life?
Ooh, that is a great question. So hip hop has always been around in my life. My mom raised me on hip hop. So when I was little, I was listening to Crisscross. I missed the bus, and I wanted to wear my pants baggy and backwards. And then I don't mean to take a somber turn, but December 2019, my mom passed away from an asthma attack. She was very young. Other than the asthma, she was very healthy, very lively, and that life-altering event, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it almost destroyed me. That's how I felt. It crushed me. She was a teen mom, so we pretty much grew up together. We had been through hell and high water, and my whole understanding of my mother is that she can survive anything. We've been through, I've watched her survive domestic abuse. I've watched her survive abandonment, poverty, to becoming a homeowner. So I'm like, this thing can't beat my mom. And, some things don't go the way we want. But in the process of me grieving, I was listening heavily to Wu-Tang. And there were things that they were saying that almost empowered me. And then it was between that and reading books and I won't say the word, but The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F by I think it's Mark Ronson or Ranson. Mark, if you're watching this, for
I can't remember the author either, but I did read the book, and it's a good one.
But it almost gave me permission to do what I want to do. And just the notion that how short life is. And I'm 35 years old. I have children. I know what I want out of life. I know what I want to do with my music. I'm just gonna do it. You have these guys who, you know, Ghostface Killer talks about sharing a mattress with 11 kids, you know, with urine on it, asking the next door neighbor for toilet paper. Like, this guy came from way worse than I came from, and he has touched the sky. They just gave this guy a key to the city in Staten Island. This hip hop is so big and so important to our culture because it literally saves lives. And what hip hop means to me is that it saved my life. I was low, man. It was dark. And just the process of writing really got me through.
When was that when you first started writing, or had you been writing prior to that?
So I started MCing at 13. So I've been at it for a long time, but I stopped probably in my late 20s to be a family guy. My kids are just everything to me. My wife, just family is super important to me. When this happened, I was just like, you know, F it, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna just do it. And it's been pretty dope so far. Yeah, it has.
That's good, that's good. So I want to transition before we close this part of the interview off. Grapes and Sorbetto, can you talk about that?
Oh, yeah.
For a little bit?
So that's a mixtape I did in the process of grieving. So you'll get some raw stuff. There's songs about my mother. There's songs I try to write from her perspective.
Okay.
I think a lot of men don't take the time to put themselves into a woman's shoes. And it was really, some of those songs were inspired by, Tupac's Brenda's Got a Baby.
Okay.
And you're thinking about Tupac's content in that song, and he's talking about she didn't know what to throw away or what to keep. Like, come on, bro. Like, how did you put yourself in that position? Yeah. And so I'm listening to this music from the 90s that my mom used to listen to, and I just start writing. You know, she was lost before she started, born brokenhearted, and there's songs on there about some of my friends. Actually, all of my friends are entrepreneurs and businessmen, and I just talk about their struggles. And I even presented it to them. People were, you know, I'm not gonna say any names, but people crying and stuff. But no, it was deep because this was my process of getting through probably the most horrific event of my life. And while this is happening, people around me are going through horrific events. And I'm just listening and soaking in, and it's really helping me be more empathetic. Yeah. And so Grapes and Sorbetto is my love offering to hip hop. All the beats, none of them are mine. There are no original beats on that mixtape. There's Wu-Tang beats, there's Dr. Dre beats, there's Nas. So what I wanted to do was kind of package this entire experience that I'm going through, me becoming confident in myself. So you hear some braggadocious lyrics about how nice I am, and then just all of those emotional experiences. It's all wrapped in one, and it's all dedicated to all the legends that helped me get through.
So I assume we're going to hear some of that next Friday, May 19th, at the Queen during your MC showcase. Who else is going to be joining you on stage that evening?
Oh my God, this is going to be incredible. I really think everybody who likes hip hop, and even if you don't, should go to this show, because we have a guy named Sterling, we have Red Spade, we have C Brown, we have Cosmic Kai, who's super dope. And we have like these hidden gem legends that not a lot of people know about. Ancient Aliens. Ancient Aliens is bringing a guy named Menace. You can almost imagine what that's gonna sound like. And then we got my guys, Kel's Tango, who's doing a lot of things right now, phenomenal. And my man B Wells, the General. And I'm excited because I'm a fan of all of them.
So this is a show we can't miss. Nobody
you cannot miss this show. If you're looking for real hip hop, if you've been looking for that, if you want a grown and sexy night that's hip hop, you know, that boom bap, this is definitely.
I'm glad you said grown and sexy because it is 18 up.
Yes.
My
yes.
daughter was heartbroken to
Oh,
hear
I'm so
she can't
sorry.
attend. She's usually my ride or die at every
my
show, but that's
God.
okay. We'll forgive you this time.
We'll have to do one that's kid friendly.
But if you want to grab your tickets early, you can get them at thequeenwilmington.com, or you can just walk up that night, assuming they're still available. It is our intimate space. It's the 200 cap room. So, you know, if you really want to go, I would encourage you buy in advance. But just $15, well worth it to support, you know, an amazing group of up-and-coming hip-hop artists in the area. We're gonna let you go over there, get set up, so you can do a couple live songs for us.
Thank you. Thank you. So I think that was good. Is there anything else?
Well, I want to know you came out to check the Crown Room out a couple weeks ago with Marielle Craft. You seemed to be having a blast listening to those girly little pop songs.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. The Marielle Craft performance was good. And then after week after, me and the whole DETV crew, we went to the me and R&B night.
In
and
main
that
hall,
was, the main hall. That was dope. So overall, I like the Queen. If y'all haven't gone to the Queen at all, I don't know what y'all waiting on. The Queen is dope. Just the performances that you get a variety of just pretty much anything. Anything you're looking for, you're just there and it's a good time.
So tell you know, our viewers who may have never experienced that intimate space of the Crown Room. What was that like for you? Like the space itself.
The space itself, I would say, like it is big, but at the same time, like it's big but small. If that makes sense. Like it's an intimate vibe where you can connect with the artist or just anybody there. Like you're literally like everybody. It depends on how packed it is.
Right.
But everybody's literally right there together. Like it's an intimate, fun, I would say just fun hall, music hall that you would call.
I always like to hear somebody else's perspective because I fell in love with that room. I mean, ages ago when they first opened their doors, and main hall is gorgeous as well. Do not get me wrong, but there's like a special magic in that Crown Room, and I just absolutely love it.
So,
but yes, so we've got an incredible lineup in this live and local series.
Right here too,
and it is something for everybody, like you mentioned. So I'm just gonna kind of quickly like run through things. Gooch and the Motion with Walter Parks, that's happening June 3rd. Gooch and the Motion are from New Jersey. This is an incredible story. Lead singer is a quadriplegic, and he built this band as a way to kind of, you know, to be the motion for him and to help him tell his story through his music. It is just a beautiful, I mean, the songwriting is incredible. The performance is amazing. I'm so excited to welcome them. And Walter Parks is actually a touring, like, legendary guitarist. He has deep roots in Woodstock. He's done tons of projects. So honestly, making him part of the local series is unfair to him, but he is such a humble performer. He's super excited to be a part of it. So we're really, really excited to have him opening for Gooch and the Motion that night. He's also going to be joining them on stage. So that's going to be like an incredible performance. You know, we do not want to miss. Mega and Bright Corners, it's just going to be a great night to just rock out. June 9th. Jeff Draco and Grant Clater. There's two things happening here. It's one that's a little bit more of like an indie pop, kind of like a dancey vibe almost. And then Grant Clater, who is known for more of like a surf rock style, but it's going to be like a real laid back performance. That'll be an awesome night, June 16th. Naja Nicole, former DETV associate. We're going to do a night of soul with Naja Nicole on July 22nd. And then JD Webb and James Dukenfield. This show has a personal connection to me. So way back in the day, when I first got my start in the music scene in Wilmington, I managed a local indie folk band called New Sweden. They played all the time with Jason Webb, JD Webb's band at the time, Apache Trails, now known as Howl Train. And James Dukenfield was one of the two lead singers of New Sweden. So this is kind of a mini reunion of my like back in the local music heyday. But it's gonna be a great night of indie folk, two incredible singer-songwriters supporting each other. And last but not least,
it's on the back too?
On the back here, we have Ty Mathis, incredible, funky, bluesy guitarist. His new album, Rising, the record release show is going to be Wednesday, May 24th. So we're shaking it up a little with the midweek show. But it is, the weekend or the week of Memorial Day weekend. So we're trying to get you to come out and loosen up a little before you go to the beach for the weekend.
That's where I'll be on the weekend. You feel me? I'm gonna be out there, boy. You don't know.
This is really, really cool. Triple bill. The Full Carbon Getup have not played. Well, I should say they have not made many appearances over the last couple of years. This is kind of their big comeback show. They again used to play back in those New Sweden days. They were around all the time. And Blues Reincarnation Project, they're a local blues rock trio. They do play around here a fair amount. Always an incredible show to catch. So this is like one seriously awesome triple bill. Ty just joined the Shine a Light family, the musicians that do the fundraiser each year for the Light Up the Queen Foundation. It's a foundation that helps us with building restoration, but it also promotes music education specifically for children. The majority of their proceeds go to supporting music education programming in the area. And he is a new member of the Shine a Light family. So I'm hoping everybody, comes out to support this awesome up and coming artist.
I hope they do as well. Make sure y'all follow all this stuff at the Queen Wilmington on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, just all social medias. So yeah, make sure y'all follow all of that. And right now, people, we're gonna take a quick, not even take a quick break, we're just gonna toss it right now. We're gonna toss it right now to Zeeky L.
Drowsy, this is crazy, man.
Son of a gun, son of Adam, son of man, running like a wanted man with his daddy gun in hand. Shadows, deepest secret battles. Don't ask me why I'm stressed.
I hatch plots to snatch crops, 100-acre lots, enough bullion to make an economic crash stop. Neutron star dense, propensity to act now entrenched, maneuvers through the system in the background. I caught sabotage, espionage, never let the psychopathic witch reach Carmitage. Beats bear battle scars from Battlestar Galactica, spectacular. When I bless the mic with my vernacular, we need inside guys with influence, informants with intel that speaks them fluent. I need a Carlton Banks, Donnie Brasco ninja. Government accepted but undetected, injected all up in your set to let the rest in. Spread germs, do permanent damage like some head perms. All men on deck with respects to INS. Don't ask me why I'm stressed, I got the Codices.
Son of a gun, son of Adam, son of man,
Running like a wanted man with his daddy gun in hand.
shadows, deepest secret battles. Don't ask me why I'm stressed.
Look, we pull strings, a full team of sting operations, industry-wide invasion, infantry occupation, flawless victory. These mortals in combat, revealing this tyranny, schemes hidden, civility breach, governing bodies and inflicting with dystrophy. Unsolved mystery, coup d'etat of the century. Yo, beat the tricks, plausible deniability. Lord willing to avenge him if these liars get rid of me. May it spark riots and inspire your sympathy for the cause. Guerrilla fleets willing to kill for me, skillfully study Machiavelli with diligence. Play the game of the hypocrites, pillage them of their benefits. All men on deck with respects to INS. Don't ask me why I'm stressed, I got the Codices.
Son of a gun, son of Adam, son of man,
Running like a wanted man with his daddy gun in hand.
shadows, deepest secret battles. Don't ask me why I'm stressed.
I got the Codices. Yes, sir. May 19th, the Crown at the Queen. Doors open at 7, baby. You can get your tickets online to get them at the door. Sterling, Red Spade, C. Brown, Cosmic Kai, Ancient Aliens, Menace, Kells Tango, B. Wells, Zeeky L. It's a DETV exclusive, baby. You gotta hear it first. Shout out Joey Juggernauts. Check it out. Last seen photo bombing James Webb telescope. F with me, I'm hella dope. Good vibes and parables. Serotonin growing and get shorty mo with every flow. Boy with the same corny stupid ish y'all telling folk. Take it back when J.I. rocked them diamond flooded Yeshua's. Hip hop possessed Method Man and need an exorcist. Time skipper fleeing on Tyrannosaurus Pegasus. Sharper than the Stegosaurus vertebrae. Hey fellas, look, he pretty smart for his inward intelligence. My outward is thought that make my inwards irrelevant. Spot words and darts. Inversion television, I splurge till I hurt, and outskirts is well equipped. But wait a minute, this is here is hella fishy. Machiavellian government, hated rider clean, cosmopolitan politicians, milk curdled and the plot thickens. What they inserted into our chicken. Blade obsidian, severed through meridians and timberlands, blasting where the enemy is assembled in. Call reception, asking you get penciled in. My craft just hit the stratosphere and capture where they hit with them. I got guys in Uncle Tom disguises in Wimbledon. Hypocrites dismiss them as a simpleton. Banner, wake up, it's been another incident. Playing provocation got us deep into some ish again.
Watch me creep
And rise with my elite, we might send a flight, the might of thy entire fleet. Apply divine speech, codified for my peace. We no had no friends in our high society, no. Watch me creep and rise with my elite. We might send a flight, the might of thy entire fleet. Apply divine speech, codified for my peace. We don't have no friends in a high society. Now what if every time a crooked killer coward got acquitted, he took the path of Jimmy Hopper, wound up missing. All drums cemented, good riddance. Whatever happened to so-and-so? Oh, he's swimming with the fishes. Now they know my written's rival Charles Dickens, make them jump like Ross Strickland back when Chef was in the kitchen. FBI dossiers calmly wait to grip them. COINTEL proteges hoping they could clip them. Or restrict them to some Hawkins lab lair, confined behind bulletproof glass, gasp and stare. Magneto of hip-hop, rap Sam Greenlee, sat by the dough and laugh, they can't see me. The dread-headed ninja, everything the feds dreaded. A black messiah figure quoting Zachariah to the AR, the mind flayer. Getting dark for you little Uncle Thomases and modern day Adolfs. Watch me creep and rise with my elite. We might send a flight, the might of thy entire fleet. Apply divine speech, codified for my peace. We don't have no friends in our high society. Watch me creep and rise with my elite. We might send a flight, the might of thy entire fleet. Apply divine speech, codified for my peace. We don't have no friends in a high society. I got drones to patrol your commodes. Bureaucrats slipping on their porcelain thrones. Bricks sweating bullets, they don't know. Well, we know intelligence. My committee, they don't know. Well, we know. Look, I got drones to patrol your commodes. Bureaucrats slipping on their porcelain thrones. Bricks sweating bullets, they don't know. Well, we know intelligence. My committee, they don't know. Well, we know. Shout out to P. Wells. He'll be featured on this track in the up-and-coming album, The Codices, at a date later to be disclosed. But before that, I want y'all to go check him out. May 19th, B. Wells the General, live, The Crown at the Queen. $15 tickets, y'all. Go get them joints. Doors open at 7, we getting it popping at 8. Come check out B. Wells, Kels Tangle, and Zeeky. Joey Juggernaut, you crazy for this, boy. We taking it all the way. Look, we got the Codices. They don't know how we and them are gonna work this out. No, they don't know. They don't know how we and them are gonna work this out. No, they don't know. They don't know how we and them are gonna work this out. No, they don't know. It's another exclusive. You heard it here first on DETV. Drowsy, you crazy for this, man. This is funky.
Drowsy and Lady Kid.
Zeeky yell on the run. Got the codices codified with the gun. If words carry weight, then my rhymes weigh a ton. Can't take a threat to the lies of me sons. Blum, blum, bum, 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 go to drum. Intel these infidels, not a crumb. Intel agents weren't wrong with the one simmer. Systematic, simulated killer. Matrices, escapees, and gorillas. We'll do years if I pull this trigger. Yeah. However, the mastermind remains clever. Shed no sweat for the neck, we might sever. Yeah. Wow, wow, when I'm puffing at the cow. You don't know me and you don't know my style. Yeah. Gave an inch and the clown took a mile. So I took the clown out right on continental ground. What? Oh yeah, it's crazy for this, Drowsy. Hush kid must keep it on the hush. Swastika, SWAT teams just might rush it. Push a propaganda to the mother loving public. Who would ever think it was spread like mustard? All hell, Master Z and block stand. Cop land, bomb dams and flood the shit. Destabilize the government while waiting on the mothership. Who you think you thirsty motherfuckers really tussling with? Know your favorite baby mama, Mickey D's loving it. I'm hot, baby. You should dab me up with an oven mitt. What?
Like hot, gotta take the kimono off. Oh man.
That was amazing.
That was great. That was great.
you,
That was
thank
great. That was great. That was a great performance. So what made you just, I mean, we already talked about it, but like just the flow and everything, like what made you just want to have this particular flow? Because it was just, you were gone. Just gone. I can see, my bad, I can just see you like zoning out sometimes while you were rapping,
Yeah, because sometimes you have to like, you almost have to act with the lines and imagine them and embody them. But I basically let whatever the producers give me in a beat, if I feel like this is a great beat and it's inspiring me, whatever the beat tells me to do, that's how I
flow with that.
Okay, yeah, I respect it. So where can people find you at on your social media platforms? And just another way, just to plug the MC Showcase going on May 19th, going on 2 weeks, about 2 weeks.
So you can find me, it's Zeekyel, Zeekyel. That's on Instagram. It's Zeekyel TV on YouTube. I'm just gonna be putting up more and more content as I go and as I grow. So check me out there. I'm also on Facebook. Again, Zeekyel, Zeekyel. So come check me out. Come see what we're doing. It's not just me. It's a group of guys. They're phenomenal, and you get to see them on May 19th if you get your tickets.
Love it.
So where can people follow?
TheQueenWilmington.com. If they want to get tickets in advance, you can find us at Queen Wilmington on all the major social media platforms. I am so looking forward to kicking this series off with you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for joining us next week. It's going to be an awesome time.
Yeah. So thank you, people. We appreciate Zeekyel. I will be there at the Queen May 19th. I definitely will be there. Yes, sir. Definitely will check me out there. Make sure y'all follow DETV on social media platforms everywhere. DETV 28. Follow me on social medias. Ty Curly Top Fade, all that good stuff. So yeah, just had to plug myself. So everybody, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed just everything going on in your life, just everything going on with the Queen and going on with DETV. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Till next time, people, subscribe to the channel and all that good stuff. And just like that, we gone.